Okay, good evening. In this moment, it's 6 o'clock p.m. Today is April 29th, and this is the class of exam preparation. And nobody um, got got in the class. Nobody did the schedule, and so I'm gonna explain what consists the class of today about exam preparation. So I'm going to share the mm, the slides. Okay, this is the 6th week. Okay, okay. This is the 6th week. Is about the skill writing. What is the objective of this class? Is students will be able to write a short and clear story of 35 to 60 words using the past simple basic connectors and simple narrative structure. Okay, so the first activity is this: writing task 1. Students complete the blanks and write them in the Microsoft Teams chat. So the idea here, some students are going to write um, according to the yesterday I, last weekend I, 2 days ago I. So in the chat, the idea is they can complete and create a little story, okay? And then I bring a brief reminder. Then in A2 key, the story is almost always written in the past tense, okay? And now, how to structure a story in an exam. So the first sentence introduce the situation. The second sentence, what happened. The third sentence is a problem or a surprise. Okay. Example. Last Sunday, I visited my aunt. We went to the park together. Suddenly, it started to rain heavily. We laughed and ran home quickly. So in this activity here, I let one of the students read this example, but the majority cases, some students at the moment to pronounce regular verbs, they don't pronounce correctly. So the idea is to remember the last class in real English classes that I had. It's a reminder this the right pronunciation. Okay. Then, according with the last example, and we're gonna bring in these situations that if this story complete all of these tips. So in this moment I let one of the students read. For example, the sentence one, introduce the situation. Last Sunday I visited my aunt. So check, is correct. Sentence two, what happened? We went to the park together. Is checked. Sentence 3, problem or surprise. Suddenly it started to rain heavily. And sentence 4, ending or feeling. We laughed and ran home quickly. So I think this example it was correct. Okay. Now in this second activity, students must write and create a story about 35 or 60 works. Use the past simple tense. The time limit is 50 minutes. When are going to write this story? The idea here, I will send the link in this platform Miro. There is a collaborative board, so I can see if the student is writing or not. And the end of the day, when they finish this, I'll let the students to read though their stories. and also I will correct them if they pronounce correctly or not. Then at the end, when they finish, uh, we're gonna give those tips. Typical mistakes at the moment to write in English in international exams. So the first one is incorrect use of the past simple tense, mixing present and past or using wrong verb forms. Second, errors are in irregular verbs. For example, goat instead of went. Lack of incorrect use of basic connectors. Then, suddenly, finally. Number four, not following the required test structure, beginning, development, problem, or ending. In number five, not respecting the word limit, writing too many or too few words. And then I will send them the attendance form. So this class is only for practice writing production. Okay. Um, it's kind of complicated because I know one of the skills that is the most difficult one is writing. So I think here students can write very simple works here, but with the idea they need to reach, they can write 35 or 60 works, a story in past, telling a anecdote or telling a story they can produce, okay, in their writing skills. So this is everything for this class. It wasn't a shame that nobody got in here today. So I will stop sharing the presentation. So in this moment, it's 8 o'clock, and it's 2 minutes, and I will stop recording this class, and that's it. So it's very shame that students, Adonai students, um, don't get in here. Probably, I don't know, the time, But for me, it's kind of complicated because I work in the morning, so I only have time at um, at the evenings. It started at 5 p.m. and finishes 7 p.m. So this is everything. Thank you so much. I will stop recording.